The band Boston was formed in, you guessed it, Boston, Massachusetts. They were hugely successful during their run. They had a number of large hits, but their biggest song is for sure this track here, More Than a Feeling. It was inspired by the idea of losing someone close to you. And people have often said that because of the huge success of this track, it kind of soundtracked a period of life for them. It was played constantly and it was played at parties, played at different life events. And so for, I guess, a lot of you guys, this will be a bit of a nostalgia trip. It is considered one of the greatest tracks of all times by Rolling Stones magazine, which is a pretty high bar to set. But I found Rolling Stone magazine to be pretty accurate. I've liked a lot of the tracks that they've put on this list so far. So let's check it out. Let's see if it lives up to the hype. More Than a Feeling by Boston. Very pretty guitars. Okay, immediately the thing that strikes out about me about those guitars, the notes that they've decided to play, is this feeling of nostalgia. It's really cool how they can synthesize that in the instrument so well by those few notes. I guess it's sticking to a chord range. Listen, as you guys know, I am no musical maestro here. I just go off the feelings and try and describe them. But it's something about the notes or the chords, I guess they've decided to play. It is really has this feeling strongly of nostalgia, which is fantastic. And I was saying in the intro, I guess this is a very nostalgic song for a lot of you guys. Listen to that. Takes you back. I woke up this morning and the sun was gone. Turned on some music to start my day. So did I. Lost myself in a familiar song. I closed my eyes and I slipped away. Oh, wow. Ooh. This big chord guitar line comes through. Wow, okay, this is trippy. Really, really cool effect they've done. They've made a song about a person going away and wanting to reconnect to that feeling, then be able to be mimicked by the nostalgia brought out by the notes being played by the guitar. Fantastic. And then the idea that this was a big hit and so cements a time period for a lot of people. And therefore, when they hear it, they have nostalgia to the memories of listening to the song. That's like meta, very meta, like fourth wall breaking stuff right there. Really cool, man. So this is a track, I guess, dedicated to this girl called Marianne, who he's kind of losing the feeling for, and so he finds himself in a daydream, and therefore those chords and those notes fit so well. I just want to lastly say the thickness of that guitar turns up as the chorus kicks in. It's a great effect. It adds to the strength and power of that chorus. Thinner now. Sweeter, softer. No single strings being plucked. The faces fade as the years go by. Yet I still recall as I wander on. As clear as the sun. Here we go. Watch it kick in. Hear that? That's a great melody, man. love how they just switch the emotion or the feeling notch as the end of the chorus is coming in, right? So then it turns from this big emotive thing to the feeling of her, of this girl, right? Till I see Marianne walk away. Almost the exact identical line, but now all the music has changed and you have a different thing. It's much almost sadder, you know, that he's lost the love for this girl.
I see my Marianne walking
Great vibes, man. Single strings again.
when I'm tired and thinking cold. I hide in my music, forget the day, and dream of a girl I used to know. I close my eyes and she slipped
Right into it. I love this part of it. This melody here. Ooh, that effect. Fade out. The memory's fading out. That is distilled nostalgia in musical form. That's exactly what that was. Very, very, very well executed. I can see why this was such a giant hit at the time. I can imagine this just blaring out of cars constantly for people who grew up in the time period, for them to project their own Marianne into this song. The idea that this then soundtracked people's lives and then they look back on this song nostalgically with the nostalgic effects that they poured into the track, the nostalgic emotions and feelings that they played into the music. Very well executed song. That's how you execute on a concept, and I love records that do that. I tend to love those records the most, conceptual records where they're trying to go for an emotion. Very, very well done, man. I like the vibe of this band. High energy, and then that one bit of chorus that kicks in, dong 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 dong. That bit, hopefully I did it some justice, is one of the most awesome parts as well. Really adds to this driving feeling of the song. Great track, man. I feel nostalgic to the song and I don't have any memories attached to it, that's how you execute. So well done to Boston. See you guys in the next one.